They were talking about Demon Slayer Mugen Train.
That's right.
That's staying in the podcast. Or the video. Talking about Demon Slayer Mugen Train, kind of giving our final thoughts and review. We'll give it a 1 to 10 in that range. But real quickly, I just wanted to say the highs of this, like the good parts of this movie, are too many to count. I feel like in one sense.
Mm-hmm.
So I think what we should start with is talking about the critiques we have of it.
Yeah.
How does that feel?
Yeah, it's fine. I think the critiques.
I wanted to talk first.
Oh, okay. Sorry. Go ahead.
No, you can go. It's fine.
Okay. The critiques I have for it are there are none. No. There's why are there no critiques? No, it's the animation.
Why are there no critiques?
Animation sucks. No, the 3D animation is I think what really frustrated me, and I mean, more so I understand why some scenes have it, but this felt like they were doing such a good job, and then they kind of almost came out of nowhere, and I'm like, wait, why is this in here for a moment?
Yeah, I mean, if people haven't seen the movie, and I hope they go see the movie, it's really good, and it'll be reflective of our scores
everywhere. I think
on.
you can get it everywhere.
It's on Funimation, 100%. I know that. I don't know where else it is, but it's on Funimation.
Yeah.
The animation is phenomenal in the first season, and it's phenomenal in this movie. But in this movie, and I can't tell is this why it's cheaper, or is people actually like this in Japan more? I don't know why they do it, but every time I see it, I have an adverse reaction. I'm just like, that looks bad. And it's these 3D graphically inserted models into the 2D animation, and it just looks hokey.
Yeah, it just looks so like anime already is, hand-drawn cartoon, right? So like there's like, the fact that I'm like, it doesn't look real is kind of goofy to say, but it just doesn't feel real to that world.
It's an artistic hand-drawn medium, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. And this pulls it out. It pulls it out completely. Like or it pulls me out,
Yeah. So. I'm like, I'm not hanging out with Tanjiro.
Yeah. I guess I'm in a theater, I guess.
Yeah.
It breaks the immersion.
Oh, shit. Ah!
It breaks the immersion is what you're saying. Okay. Yeah, I will say it's not like a blight on the movie, or anything. It's still great, but I mean, Berserk, Baki the Grappler, these things aren't.
No, I forgot about that.
Berserk.
In my head, I was like, dude, R.I.P. But also amazing like art. And then you were talking about the show, which is the doggy shit, 3D animation. The
new reiteration of it. You should watch the original stuff still. That stuff's still fine.
Oh yeah, I've seen all of it.
But the new stuff, that whatever they did, is just it's hard to watch.
I tried to get into it because I want to continue the story, but I was like, I can't.
Yeah,
I have to read it.
The good parts of this movie. The combat's phenomenal in it.
So good.
It's so well choreographed.
The
storyline is this storyline for this arc in the manga is way better suited to a movie than
perfect
than a serialized episode, because like it'd probably be too uninteresting for that, but it could be.
Think about how long they would have had to drag out like all of this stuff.
I mean,
like think 12 episodes. Like what is this, like 4 episodes?
It's 140 minutes. Yeah, so
like that's
5
almost
episodes
exactly like that. Yeah, 4 to 5. Yeah.
And that's probably perfect for it. And imagine just like that would
have
feel
13 episodes.
That might just feel rushed if you watch it in anime form. You know what I mean? Like week by week. That could almost have like the opposite effect of feeling like it didn't get enough time to breathe because they're just going episode to episode. So like it feels way better suited to a movie, I feel like, than an actual anime.
Yeah, I mean, I might go on the reverse side. I honestly just don't think there was enough. I feel like I'd be really bored. I feel like they would like stretch it out way more. I guess 12 episodes. I don't know.
I guess I'm thinking of Rush because of I expect like, and this is something maybe My Hero has spoiled me to, or other animes, but they usually do their arcs in 13 episodes or 12 episodes, and they'll do 2 arcs a season.
Yeah.
So maybe that's kind of more like what I'm feeling like it was rushed. But
yeah, I get that.
It's the perfect. It's way better set for a movie than an anime, I feel like.
Good job. I'm glad they did a canon movie, because now more animes can probably feel like they can.
I'm tired of these One Piece movies.
Which is like, I'm like, let's do it, man. Like, let's make some, like take the arcs that aren't going to be, that are too short or whatever, and then just make them, or even honestly, make kind of the ending of your anime be a movie. maybe
Oh,
not all of them,
I
but, like,
really hope that's what Demon Slayer does.
yeah, because it's like just make the last one. It's like, hey, like this last fight, or you know that these characters are going to be meeting or whatever, and let's make this a movie. It's 2 hours long. Like we'll put the extra effort into it. I don't know, like make it a normative.
I really hope that's the case, because like One Piece has still
you just hit your 1,000th. What was that? What's that thing that people were posting?
The 1,000th episode.
Yeah.
1,000th episode.
Okay.
Probably. I could double check that. I'm talking about. I haven't checked it yet. But One Piece, all the movies that they release every year, they all do well in the box office.
Yeah.
I would like to, I don't know, see those be more integrated into the plot. There's enough going on, I feel like, in One Piece where like they could do that.
Yeah, it's like, dude, just make them. Stop making movies that aren't about the plot. Just do the plot.
Yeah. But maybe that's hard.
Like backstories or something.
Maybe it's hard because One Piece has been every week for like how many years
That's
now?
true. Yeah, it's forever.
It's been like
since the dawn of time.
Fitting a movie in between there somehow, you know, like
how do you
maybe
do that?
Maybe that's not what it's for. So I just hope that like movies or animes in the future move towards that. My Hero Academia is not going to do it because they're
they're set in their ways.
But like Jujutsu Kaisen,
they're doing it. They jumped on the train.
Yeah, it seems like they're doing it. You know,
again, which is smart because I feel like this arc is again perfect for a movie. It would be a horrible anime, or it would be like again a super short thing. They'd have to draw it out, and it would be like, here's my first 12. Here's whatever. I do hope for the anime that we get 20 something.
26 again for a season?
Yeah.
I want to say that I am oddly excited for when Demon Slayer finishes, the weird box set that will be season 1 movie, season 2 movie, season 3 movie, you know?
Yeah.
I really look forward to that.
We might get season 3 or 2 and 3 and then a movie.
Yeah, because of how big the red light district and the blacksmith village are.
Yeah. Oh, no. The blacksmith, that one should be a movie.
No, that's what's next, isn't it? No, wait. Red light's next.
Yeah, red light's next.
Yeah, red light has to be a season. There's a lot.
Yeah, there's a lot.
But
honestly, it might be hard to make the. It might just be that movie, and then the very end might be a movie.
Yeah, I really hope the end is a movie because like the amount of fights that happen in the end, I would like to see them.
Yeah,
stylized,
done well, man.
Done
you
with
just want to
movie
see
quality,
it.
and not. And obviously, it has fights in the end. What a spoiler! My bad. But
actually, no. Everyone is chilling, having a good time.
But I would like to see those fights in pretty much a high, like super high budget frame rate and frames and art. I want it all. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, what would you rate it?
9 out of 10. The same, honestly, as I would do Erased.
Yeah.
Only because I think that the quality of this movie is such that. Yeah. So I saw an interview, or I saw the review from IGN.
Yeah. What did they say?
They gave it a 7 out of 10.
Why? Like, they don't watch anime. Those assholes.
It made me concerned because they said that the villain was too weak for the movie, and I was like, well, if you're talking about the Lower Moon, I can probably get behind you. It's not meant to be the main villain of the movie though, or the arc.
Well, because again, that's the thing with these people is they're watching a movie, especially something like this. This is not a one-off. This is not a whatever. This is a continuation of Demon Slayer.
Yeah, and
not that you have to read to be a true fan or anything, but if you're reviewing something, maybe read a little bit of the fucking thing you're talking about so that you know, because obviously that's not the main bad guy,
right?
And like, there's no way, and the other one's only in there for a specific amount of time, but it is exactly what you said. It shows the gap. We don't know. The whole season 1 was Tanjiro like showing us how much of a badass that he was, and literally getting to a place where he's like, whoa, he could be something. This arc is like going like, he's still absolutely nothing, even though he's conquered a lot of these things. He has a long way to go. Right.
He's
maybe
competent
that's not
very
right.
smart, but he's not at the power level of a Hashira, and that's very clear.
And I think it's to make you go, all right, well, what about these other guys too? Because like, again. Well, I love this show. I mean, it goes so fast paced and it's so good.
The thing we got to understand also is that this is built with sequels and continuations in mind.
Well,
it's not built to be a fully encompassing, fully resolved thing.
Mm-hmm.
And that's very clear by the end of the movie that things aren't completely resolved.
Right, of course, yeah.
And if someone goes in thinking this is just a movie where it starts and ends and it's self-contained, which kind of feels like someone did with,
Yeah, it's not IGN as a company, it's just whoever wrote that article.
Because you got no introduction, really. And also, the ending's let's be real, it's not the happiest ending. And
I was so happy.
Yeah. So I would give it a 9 because I think in the context of this being part of the series, it's a very, very good part of the series.
Yeah. That's true.
What did you give it?
I'd give it probably 2. No, just kidding.
Nice.
No, yeah, 9.
Yeah.
Again, I want to rewatch it. I feel like it would be like 100% a 10 because of just the hype. Like if someone would ask me like right after I saw it, because I was so excited for it.
Yeah.
We saw it, in the movie theaters. Like it's very rare when you get to watch like anime even in the movie theaters. It's becoming a little bit less because they're trying to bring them out more. Like some theaters will show it, but I feel like before, like when I watched. It was a My Hero movie, and Stephanie and I had to go to some really like it was like in like Otei Mecha or something. Yeah,
or
it was like
Two
far.
Heroes? 2 Heroes or Heroes Rising? It was the first one, right?
Is it whatever the first one was? Yeah. When he goes and helps out like the dude's daughter and whatever. Yeah. So
Dave.
Dave. So yeah. So that was cool. I just want more of it. So yeah, I would give it probably a 9 though because. There are a few slight issues with just like, again, some of the 3D animation. And then I did want a little bit more of the final part of the movie. But besides that, I think it was fantastic. And
you wanted more?
I wanted more like fighting. I wanted a little bit more
with yeah. It did feel like they cut that fight down a bit. And
it felt like like you could have cut down some of the train battle stuff and then given more time to the fight that actually means something in the anime and story. So you're like, okay,
that's fair.
The other one meant something too, but I just mean like in the terms of the entirety of the anime.
Yeah. Awesome. Gonna do this out.